In this video, I'm going to be making a roast vegetable salad with avocado and tomato relish.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome, my name is John Meyer, and in this video I'm going to be making a roast vegetable dish. I've also based the quantities of this recipe on the Australian Dietary Guidelines, and for this particular meal you're getting literally 2.5 serves of vegetables. The quantities of vegetables listed on this recipe is based upon a cooked weight. Cooked and raw weight are very different because you lose about 20% of moisture from raw to cooked. So if I have, say, 150 grams of cooked vegetables, I allow an extra, say, 180 grams for that 30 grams difference of weight loss for moisture loss. My nutritional analysis is based upon the ingredients I have right now within season within Australia. The nutritional profile for this recipe is very good, but it is lacking in several areas like B12. I've done several variations of this dish with poached eggs, feta. I've also made a feta and poached eggs, and a poached eggs alone. And I've also made another one with tempeh and tofu. I've also listed all the nutrition analysis for each of those recipes. That's in the description links below. The full recipe is on my website. I've also done a nutritional analysis for this particular dish, what proteins, carbohydrates. Recipe analysis is not an exact science. So within your area, your vegetables may contain different soil, different environments, so the nutrients could be and may be different. So all my numbers are a rough guide. If you're going to embark on, say, a diet regime, always consult your dietitians or doctors, physicians beforehand. We have to prep all these vegetables into bite-sized pieces, and the carrot and sweet potato are both hard vegetables, and they have very similar cooking times compared to the softer aubergines, zucchinis. So these will be baked on a separate tray because they do have separate cooking times. By time, if you cook them all in the same tray, these will be too well done, so we have to do 2 different trays. And leave the skin on because most nutrients are contained within the skin. It's very important at this stage not to season it with salt. Put a good liberal sprinkling of pepper, and why we don't put salt at this stage is because all the moisture starts to draw out of it. So while those sweet potatoes and carrots are baking, let's cut the softer vegetables. We'll cut up the aubergine or eggplant, zucchinis, and we'll do exactly the same thing. Now, it's also vitally important with this softer vegetables is not to salt them, because the salt will draw out any moisture within the aubergines. Let's now recap. The roast vegetables are done and they've cooled down. This dish here, I make it as I generally go along. Commercially, I've done this as a special many times because it's such an easy dish. And I've got 150 grams of vegetables here. This is now when we season it during its cooking process right here. I've also got a couple of handfuls of spinach here, and when we build it after, I'll add some tomato relish and avocado. Let's now start cooking this. We're now going to add half a teaspoon of olive oil. Make sure this pan is nice and hot because you want the vegetables to be nice and golden brown. You can hear that fantastic sizzling. At this stage now, add a pinch of salt. Give it a good mix. And now add a handful of spinach. We're going to saute this until the spinach actually are done, then ready to serve. This is now ready to go. Let's serve. This is now the fun part of the job.